compose a toast to your playful spirit and your kind eyes, darling. Cheers.
Well, that's it for this edition of Masters of Illusion. We hope you'll join us next time for more amazing magic. Till then, I'm Dean Cain. Thank you for watching.
9/8 Central on the CW.
Now at 10, bloodshed, death, and mass destruction. Palestinians launching a surprising and unprecedented attack on Israel. And tonight, their Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, declaring Israel is at war.
The deadly barrage of rockets igniting fears here at home. Tonight, President Biden vowing unwavering support of Israel. We have local reaction to the conflict, plus the efforts to protect Israelis here in SoCal.
And what a meltdown on the mound. The Diamondbacks defeat the Dodgers in Game 1 of the National League Division Series. The brutal start that benched Clayton Kershaw in the first inning. Now, on the news at 10. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the news at 10. I'm Rick Chandler.
And I'm Karine Winter. Hamas terrorists have launched a deadly barrage of thousands of rockets in an unprecedented attack on Israel.
Yeah, incredibly. They also invaded 22 Israeli villages and military bases and kidnapped civilians and soldiers. Israel, of course, then retaliated with massive airstrikes on cities in Gaza. A high-rise filled with apartments and offices, as you see there, collapsing after being hit.
Sarah Welch joins us live from the Ktla News Center, where she's been tracking what Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called a war. Sarah.
Rick and Karine, good evening. Grim death tolls are rising on both sides as the biggest battle since the Yom Kippur War 50 years ago. The surprise invasion came during a major Jewish holiday, and tonight in response, Israeli tanks are on the move near Gaza, with many saying the true force of Israel's retaliation is yet to come.
Israelis woke to a barrage of rocket attacks.
For Israel, this will be very much what the equivalent of 9/11 was for the United States.
By land, sea, and air, Hamas militants broke through the border, ground forces storming into residential neighborhoods, murdering civilians and taking others hostage.
Terrorists came into the houses looking for people to kill, to kidnap. They burned the houses.
Sirens echo across Israel. More than 2,200 missiles fired into the Jewish state. The country's defense system unable to intercept them all.
If there was no Iron Dome, we would not be having this conversation right now.
President Biden making it clear to the world the U.S. unequivocally stands with Israel.
We will not ever fail to have their back. We'll make sure that they have the help their citizens need and they can continue to defend themselves.
As Israel regroups with its allies and Israeli defense forces take back its territory and launch a counteroffensive, here in Los Angeles,
All responsible nations, all responsible people, including those in the region, to clearly speak out against this, condemn this violence, condemn this evil.
We will not be intimidated by these horrific events. We feel tremendous pain and anguish because these are our family members, either direct family members or extended family members, certainly brothers and sisters.
And tonight there are questions about the catastrophic failure of Israeli intelligence to not see this invasion coming and whether or not Iran is behind the attacks. There are reports this evening its government is praising Hamas in its operation against Israel. We'll have more local reaction coming up at 10:30. Rick and Karine, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Sarah, thank you. We'll see you then. And in response to the surprise attacks by Hamas on Israel, officials all across the country, they're increasing security patrols around Jewish institutions. The added security, it's a preventative measure to maintain safety here at home. The Beverly Hills Police Department is ramping up security, and the city's mayor is urging President Biden and Congress to swiftly support Israel. Meanwhile, Israel's Minister of Defense sent forces to provide added for continuing coverage of the attacks on Israel. We'll have